Yeah. Dan Cortez, MTV Sports.
What?
Nah, it's Sweat Equity. We're the #1 comedy business podcast in the world. We running all right?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. I feel like we started making love and then we had to stop because we heard a loud noise outside.
Oh man, it's cut short.
Is that
no?
Is that a burglar? Is that premature ejection of a drop?
No.
Are you okay over there?
Didn't finish.
If you're watching us on video on YouTube, OnlyFans, any Facebook, wherever our video episodes are posted, we're looking goddamn sexy because we got John Paul, the producer, back in the house.
I just suck my pussy from behind.
That's him. If you remember his voice from old episodes, that's
just like Lizzo.
Exactly what he sounds
just like her.
Hey, do us a favor. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, rate us, review, subscribe, and share it with a friend.
Yes, please.
Just share it.
Just share it.
You're going for a walk or a jog or you're folding laundry right now. Just share it. Just share the podcast. Would you? Could you just
I think
share
they get it. Get it.
I was going to do the Zagat's guide.
Yeah.
Give me some candy, because I'm crazy.
Keep doing it.
That was a different Adam Sandler one. I'm off the chain today. Just crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I have not talked to adults for 2 days. So, this episode is sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one CMS content management system, drag and drop website building platform. You don't need to know code. You don't need to know advanced CSS, HTML. You can do it with your tiny little low-tech paws on your own with great support, like legit great support, not just saying that. If you want to get a hookup on a website, for discounted hookup, holler if you hear me. Make them say, oh, hit the link in our description to get the hookup for your website on Squarespace, and it gets a couple shekels back in our pockets. Let's get the party started. Hotty toddy.
What about my sweat equity? Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity. My sweat equity.
Read it.
What about my sweat equity?
No big deal.
Those murmurs you'll hear all episode probably are Eric and John Paul going back and forth trying to produce. But I give you guys mad kudos.
Fucking thing sucks.
Because we're
Teach
trying
him to take his headphones off.
We're trying to level up, baby. Trying to level up, and goddamn these cameras look sexy as shit.
Yeah, they're good.
We got singles on both of us.
Yeah, that's your cue, director. Yep, there.
You look like a stripper cop almost.
Thank
with
you.
Those aviators on. Is there a problem in here, ladies?
Close up.
And then they're like, you're already wearing tank tops and shorty shorts.
Right. You'll be done in 10 seconds.
You look like Dangle.
Thank you.
We have the
genius.
We've got the biggest ring light I've ever seen, which
It's
is
a bit much.
Which is nice. Look, we're leveling up. We had a meeting this morning.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It got me kind of reinvigorated, if that's a word.
Yeah.
Can you reinvigorate?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. You can invigorate. Can you reinvigorate?
Yeah. Just add re to anything and it's doing it again.
But
retarded.
I came in blind on this meeting. So thanks,
I know.
Thanks for that.
I thought it was funner that way.
Yeah, I mean that's how we do with the show.
And yet you still had a lot to say.
Well, because they're into us. The deal was like that one of the guys found us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like when a chick is really into you and wants to hook up
You
with
got nothing to lose.
And you're like,
play fast and loose.
I'm swinging for the fences, baby.
Yeah.
I'm not hitting warning track. I'm not hearing the weight room chants. I'm hitting it over the fence, and I was just pumped that someone's into our vibe so much, and then they have a comedy business kind of thing as well.
Yeah, legitimate, funny, internal stuff that they have.
Yeah, like
not for public consumption.
Well, could be in the future.
Sure, yeah.
I think.
Are we allowed to talk about it?
I don't think anything's off. I don't think. First off,
I don't give a shit.
Do you think either of us remember verbatim what happened in the meeting?
When was that today?
That was today. Dude.
Okay,
that was this morning.
Yeah.
It rolled out.
Did you have an Otter.ai?
They had theirs on. which I thought was ours.
Be like, hey, can we get that?
I almost asked for it at the end. Is it rude? Now, I do this in meetings a lot. I will ask for the recording if they're recording it on their
Send it to
end.
my attorney.
No, I just need it because we talked about so many things. I just want to have that as thorough, and I didn't use my dictation Otter AI app, while we were going.
Maybe in this scenario, we just swing our dicks around and be like, what? Where's our transcription?
Well,
It should be on my desk by the next day.
We try to flex how much we know. We're nerds. We're as nerdy as you guys.
Yeah.
We know about digital.
Yeah. No, we'll see how that goes. We could just ask nicely also.
Well, I mean, I don't think it was a pick your brain meeting, which is typically a waste of time.
Right.
Unless you kind of know the other side, like you really actually are curious about them. I feel like the pick your brain meetings I've tried to make, 80-90% good meeting. We both got something out of it, kind of thing.
You mean you?
I initiated,
Okay.
coordinated, whatever you want to call it. But the ones that have come my way in my professional career, not so much.
Yeah.
And
it's LinkedIn messaging all over again.
But I'm such a ham or just naive.
You go to all these. You take the time.
Well, if it's tough, man. When a lady has a crush on you, it's tough not to pay some attention.
Sure. Yeah. It's just, man, it's crazy how much the dancing that still goes on without people just. I'm like, tell me how much it is. Like the first sentence, like, are you paying me or am I paying you? Okay, thank you. Like, can we get past this?
But this is where we crest into old manhood because it's something we didn't do 10 years ago. But now we've been through it so many times. This is how how managers become dicks. Is because all the employees at entry level, they suck.
Yeah,
basically
sick of repeating themselves.
And then the manager's still there while these people cycle through. So that manager just turns into an asshole. Yeah. Right.
Start all over again.
May have been
jackass.
May have been an asshole to begin with, but got more asshole.
Sure.
Like DP'd.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's probably better for it.
And I feel like old men in the business world are very blunt, like almost Asperger's-y.
Yeah. I mean,
because it'd be like, I don't need all this spiel. Just what's the cost? What do I get out of it?
I'm glad we're already there.
Yeah, I feel like we skipped the steps. I feel like you don't get there till you're 50.
No, I'm there, man. I'm there.
Now, it can be considered very rude. I've been told.
But I mean, we get so much about the podcast where it's like, hey, I get email, hey, do you want me to make videos for TikTok from your podcast? Sure, that'd be great. Go for it. That's how I respond. And then they're like, okay, cool. Well, I was just blah, blah. And then nothing about a transaction going on. I'm like, okay, I was just kind of playing into it. And, put your price. Tell me the layout of what is happening here before you go back and forth this many times.
I'm all about a free sample, be it Costco, be it a blog writer that goes, hey.
You're right. That's what I should be doing. I'll tell you what, do one for free and we'll see how it goes.
I'm starting to do any cold email. I'm starting to look at, and if they offer something for free, I'm just taking them up on it because I'm bored.
It's a slippery slope.
Well, it's very low time consuming for me. Like I had a guest blog writer. He's like, can I write a blog post for your website? And I was like, knock yourself out. And it was like very generic. And he goes, what kind of niche do you have? I'm like, law firms. And he's like, here's 7 things to do to get leads for your law firm. And it's like fucking, what was the joke my buddy Brendan had? You could eat alphabet soup and crap out an article.
Yeah.
It was like...
Probably grammatically incorrect, but
it was
whatever.
It was Jasper AI'd or English as a second language written, from someone else's shit, right? Mm-hmm. There's no unique angle in it.
No.
And so he's like, can I write another one? I go, fuck yeah, go for it. Like
that one wasn't very good.
If people give me free there's a lot more cold emails or cold messages I'm getting that offer something for free. Like a lot of these data companies, they're like, can I pull target audience contacts for you? I'm like, yeah.
Please do.
Business law firms in Florida, hit me.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to start being clear. I want to have full rights to whatever you give me too.
Oh.
No watermarks. Whatever it is you're giving back, I want it.
Those data ones, by the way, it's just scraping like Google My Business profile, social media. So like their websites for emails, and the emails are like admin at or like general at. I'm like, this doesn't help me at all.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you just gave me a list. I already have this
the
list.
website that I know how to get to. Thank you.
You gave me the 800 number. That doesn't help.
What was the AI scraper that we were messing around with?
Oh man.
The pragmatic business advice will drive you fucking
No,
nuts.
we got too many
don't remember what
comedians,
it was.
football players, and apps in our head. Like,
I know.
those three consume a lot of my RAM space.
We'll figure it out. And if we don't figure it out in the course of this episode, we will put in the description.
Datascraper.io?
No. That wasn't it.
What AI one? Were you talking? Like, have you used it personally?
Yes. You showed it to me.
Yeah, but I have the memory of like a puppy. Email signature rescue.
Oh my god. Email.
Clearbit.
No.
He's typing an email address AI scraper.
Seamless.ai.
Oh, Seamless. Yeah.
Oh yeah, obviously that one.
Well, I think of that more as
know what
I've only used that for LinkedIn bot messages before, so that's kind of how I compartmentalize that one. Seamless is awesome. It does work. It's just annoying if you happen to pay attention to your inbox on LinkedIn, which I put off for a while, and I missed two work things like contracts that they're like,
Who's
why haven't
sending
you
it
got
through LinkedIn though?
And I was like, well, you have my email. Why don't you just email me?
Email it.
Call me. Like, I'm like,
Let me know. Like that's weird.
yeah.
That's not on
I mean,
you. I don't think
they weren't ideal contract work, but
Do
I
you
would
understand how many LinkedIn messages I get? You want podcast promote again?
I'd really like to know, like, are we getting like more or less than the average?
Right.
Do people just not check it because it's kind of a seedy downtown of a social media?
I got them now. They're begging me just for a response. Please, sir, respond.
Oh, yeah.
No.
The Indian guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So desperate.
Podcast promotion. I saw Tim Dillon took a screenshot of some of those messages and posted them. He's like, I got it. He bought a $4 million house in the Hamptons because of his podcast. He's all right.
Yeah.
He don't need your help. But like,
We might.
by the way, I got in a fight with a friend of mine who's Indian, and I said like something like, no, I need someone really Asian. And he's like, I'm Asian. I go,
You know what I mean.
you're Indian, dude. And he's like, what the fuck does that mean? I was like, I mean like real Asian.
You know.
Not you're India. You're India. You're your own thing.
You say it.
There's a billion of y'all.
You're Asian.
I need an
you
Oriental.
Can say it.
I was like, what do you want me to do? The eyes
was
thing?
being
Like I'm in
used.
school?
Yeah.
Like really? Do you want me to do the Dickie or the thing from Breakfast at Tiffany's?
What?
Have you seen Breakfast at Tiffany's lately?
No.
Like, as an
I'm
adult?
not an 85-year-old lady.
You have a daughter. I figured maybe you stumble across it,
You eat breakfast.
but you haven't seen Andy Rooney do Japanese character.
I actually I do
It's
know what
so
you're talking about.
goddamn
I do know what
racist.
you're talking about. Yeah.
He has buck teeth in.
Yeah, just
Oh,
over the
sorry.
top, yeah.
Oh, like that. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh.
And he's an idiot.
And that couldn't have been funny when that movie came out.
Right.
Actually, like, easy
everyone-
racism was probably really hilarious back in the day.
Oh, yeah, that was very prevalent.
But you know when you get in an argument, so back to the Indian guy friend.
Yeah, what'd you fight with him over?
Well, no, I go,
Street
I
Fighter?
know what you're trying to bait me to say something even crazier, and I'm sly like a fox, and I'm like, I just kept saying
And
like,
then he punched his stretchy arm at you.
and I go,
Shot a fireball out of his mouth.
well, I was like, how come having
Street Fighter reference.
yeah, Dawson,
Yeah.
yeah, I know that. I know all the characters in their background. Street Fighter 2.
Right. Can't remember Seamless.ai, but we got all the Street Fighters
I
up
don't
in
know
there.
anything about covalent bonds. I don't know anything about the stock market really anymore.
It's magic. They're all magic.
It's gambling.
It's all magic.
What is gambling?
Sure. Magical gambling.
Well, I used to work for a mutual fund company, which is like the unsexy part of Wall Street, right? Because mutual
Yeah.
funds are like thousands of stocks
It's like the stock market, but slower.
aggregated together, less risk, but better return if you put your investment in for a while, right?
Yeah.
The company I work for, Dimensional, one of my bosses won the Nobel Prize for economics. Another dude,
You've mentioned it.
Another dude there just won the Nobel Prize. So maybe I should have hung out a little bit longer.
In what, though?
Economics, I assume.
Butt chugging? Is that at Auburn?
What?
Was it at Auburn?
What?
This professor?
No. Another boss or another executive at Dimensional won it.
Oh, that's right. He was your boss.
Yeah. I was a grunt for like 25 people.
So you didn't really learn from him.
I read Fama and French's Passive Investing Theory. It took me that and Infinite Jest by David Foster Wallace were the things that literally I was reading like with my finger underneath the sentence because it was so boring or dense or like my reading comprehension just sucks.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Kind of like your story.
Anyway, stock market. They used to show this all the time.
Stock market. Yes.
Well, I worked with guys that acted like they're Wolf of Wall Street, but we were mutual funds, and it was like, guys are all so alpha.
Bro,
like,
in 30 years?
I was telling y'all before we started, Pain and Gain, great film, not a movie, a film. And I loved how kind of like over the top those fitness kind of guys are, but those guys exist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like the businessy fitness guys. Like I really am entertained by those guys in real life. Mm-hmm. Because they're like, they got all the energy, but they got none of like just 10 minutes of analysis a day.
You got to treat your body like your business like your body. Just brute force it, man.
Well,
just do it.
I was trying to help a dude that has a supplement company, and I'm like, and he's a trainer, and I was just like, you're a fitness bro.
Getting into the supplement game right when it's hitting its stride 20 years later.
Yeah, well, I don't think those are going to go out of style because it's just kind of like.
It's crazy. People are still making new supplement lines, though.
Yeah, because
my creatine's different.
We want a cheat code. We want a thing that. We live in the
understand why people
Jetsons
buy it. I'm
future.
saying, who are these people making these new businesses? Like, I'm going to be different.
Well, that's what I like about the fitness bro entrepreneurs because they're very green, right?
Yeah.
And they've got all that energy. So it's like they're like cocaine, natural cocaine, like just ready to go all the time. Mm-hmm. And you get them talking about their business, and it's like, oh boy, it's like 1-900 sex a lot.
Yeah. And cocaine makes you want to talk about business. So there's something there.
You ever hear any good business ideas? People coked up?
Sure.
What you got?
Oh, man. Beer delivery where you just run the beer to the people?
No way. Someone pitched that to you?
I mean, it's cocaine talk.
That's my favorite because it's so delusional.
Right.
And it's like, all right, bro.
Because I could do it right now.
You know how to write a business plan?
I could run to your house right now.
I got energy for days, dude.
Right. I could do 2 deliveries.
I'm facile.
Work all night.
I'm agile, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Now let's cram into this bathroom stall and not make it weird.
Yeah. It really is the gayest of all the drugs.
Is it?
I think so.
Poppers?
And this is just, I'm spitballing here. You're right. You're always in this bathroom stall, putting your face up to something gross, probably. It's always in secret.
Yeah.
Anybody know?
And everybody knows you did it.
Right. And you're kind of proud of it.
A little bit, but you try to hide it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, no, I got allergies, man. Like you're always fucking with your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not hiding it.
It followed my rule of drugs that the person I see on it, do I want to be like them? Does it look like a good time? And it does not.
It's pretty stupid.
The sell on it.
Are you drinking and you want to feel sober? How much money do you want to waste tonight?
What's worse? What's a worse sell? Cocaine that it keeps you up to drink longer, and no one talks about no wiener. Whiskey dick, instantly. You don't have that problem.
Totally, we all have that. Totally.
I've heard, and or the sell on trying dip for the first time.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Dude, it's going to be good, but you're going to puke the first time. I'm like, never doing it.
Right.
I'm like Seinfeld.
You know what?
I haven't done this in years.
Yeah, that was one I was like, nah, Why?
Maybe at 38 I'll get into dip. You got me hooked on nicotine.
Don't blame me.
You're the opposite of the crime dog, dude.
Well, I didn't do
Fred
it.
McGriff would be fucking
Move
livid
your
at
jaw
you.
up and down. I think John Paul's asleep, by the way.
John Paul.
He's sleeping. over
Producer.
there. And we don't even have a camera on him.
Okay. Well,
Do you know how to do that, young man?
that's some real
think
low
about it.
self-esteem on himself because you guys set this up.
I know.
John Paul, don't give a thumbs up. Talk to us, man.
I'm making
You haven't been on the show in 100 episodes.
literally.
Don't mess with the camera.
Yeah, I can do it.
So, what's the latest in video?
You're right. I was asleep.
No way. See,
I was pulling.
you and
angles.
Eric are like a married couple. Eric and I are more like a fling.
I was pulling angles.
We're not quite the married couple. You two are.
What?
You two are a married couple, but we're like a friends with benefits fling. We see each other at the corporate retreat.
Fine.
Yeah, we get the best of each other.
I know we were trying to hurt each
No, you
other's
guys-
feelings.
When you're partying.
No, you guys are always nitpicky at each other, and I just like to watch. Like I'm
He just pushes my buttons.
Zoom.
He knows how to push my buttons
Well, John Paul's perfectionist.
by not knowing how to push the buttons.
very
It's
particular.
ironic.
Yeah.
Show yourself.
We did.
I know, but why not? You talk to
Eric
us.
is angry. American History X extra.
Yeah, extra. Bro,
I was doing so
You
good on
mean?
pulling the angles. Just let's keep this going.
Why are you so tie-tie? Why you go nine-nine? Why are you so tie-tie?
Bro, it's hard pulling these angles
because you don't have your headphones on. I don't know why you took your headphones
because
off.
there's a fucking delay, like always.
I know. Hey, I told you, swivel your chair around and just look at us.
Put your head on a swivel, kid.
And just look at us, and then have the thing. You don't need. It's 3 angles.
Yeah, but I literally had my eyes closed listening to who was talking, and then I was switching them.
Probably Eric. He talks the most.
Just
Not
keep
according
going,
to
guys.
Otter.ai.
Hey, someone's got to keep this show moving forward,
Yeah.
bro. Hey, what were things that you, like head on a swivel? I didn't really know what it meant until way late. You know, things like you should have known. Usually from coaches that I was like, oh, he said this.
I got a good. I mean, it's kind of a deep pull, but Three Amigos, the movie.
A plethora?
You know when he says, "Look, it's a mail plane." He goes, "How do you know? Can't you see the little balls?" I didn't get that till way past when I should have.
I don't know if I ever got it. I don't remember
You
the
still
scene.
don't get it?
I don't remember the scene.
You get it now, yes?
The wheels?
The balls. Like, that's how you know it's a male.
No,
M-A-L-E. Male with testicles.
Oh, male.
Oh, I feel a lot better now.
M-A-I-L to M-A-L-E.
Yeah, that's the joke.
That movie took some swings. I'm not gonna lie.
I love that movie.
I used to watch it a lot. That
Yeah.
and Funny Farm for some reason.
Yeah. Every time the name Farley comes up, I think of Steve Martin. Farley, 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 Farley. They're summoning the invisible swordsman.
Well, I remember thinking Martin Short is negative funny to me.
Really?
And Three Amigos, like he doesn't do anything. Like
Yeah, he's a little too cool for school.
Jiminy Glick is awesome as a
Right, yeah.
one of the best characters of all time.
Yeah.
So it says Dixie. It says Dixie.
Island Eagles very low.
That's what Tim Dillon sounds like.
Oh,
That's been bugging the shit out of me. It's not Alex Jones' voice. He goes high register and low, just like Jiminy Glick.
Jiminy Glick. There you go.
Been listening
Solve
to
that
him a lot.
mystery.
Yeah. Shout out Tim Dillon. Let's
Yeah,
call him.
Jesus, Tim. We're gonna put him in
Oh.
the title.
We can FaceTime someone I'm gonna burn a bridge with. That's
I feel like we
quasi-famous.
wait if we try. Oh man.
What about Andrew Santino? Cheeto Santino?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like he'd be cool with it.
I think you get embarrassed through me.
Oh yeah. Just like, oh god, they picked up.
It's like
No.
it's,
Go for it. You know what? Burn your bridges.
Well, there's a good chance this number.
Call Jeff Bridges. Burn that bridges.
Oh, I wish I had Jeff Bridges' number. Have you watched Dave on FX
Yeah.
with Cheeto on it?
Yeah. Big star.
Oh man, I'm starting to sweat now.
310
area code.
getting
Yeah, it's
nervous.
legit. Let's see if he picks
Getting
up.
nervous. Just point it at yourself too. Don't point it at me. Keep me out of this. I still hope to have a relationship with Andrew.
Dang.
Right to voicemail.
Well,
Facemail.
we're going to put you in the episode title.
All right. How to meander
That hurt.
with Andrew Santino.
I'm going to tell you that kind of hurt.
Yeah, he intentionally.
Why can't he pick up when I FaceTime? We haven't talked in face-to-face in 7 years.
I know, right?
In Ybor, he got stitches on his leg because something crazy happened in Ybor City while he's
Probably
working
your
at
fault.
Tampa Improv. I said not to stay out after 10:30 on Friday or Saturday night, or you're inviting trouble.
What happened?
A fight broke out and a glass broke on his shin or something. And he had to get stitches.
Oh, I was hoping you say he was going to do a karate kick to a guy's face.
But
Guy pulls a knife.
he's one of the
slice.
dude. He's one of the good young comics that he'll be an A-lister comedian name. I bet in a decade.
Okay, a decade.
Well, there's.
Jeez.
I mean,
That's not a very high compliment.
no, that's a very high compliment.
I don't know.
Gingers are crushing it.
I think you
stand-up
kind of
wise.
secretly hate him now because he didn't pick up your call.
I'm a little mad.
Okay.
I'm a little passive aggressive
There we have it,
mad.
everybody.
It's not that hard just to pick up a phone number you probably don't have the contact in
Right.
your phone.
You want to be a cutting edge comedian.
I think
Pick up these random FaceTime calls.
I think
We dare you.
I got a little over my skis because Bert picked up when we randomly did it. Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, I know. Now you think everybody's going to pick up.
I know.
Oh, it's the podcast that randomly calls people on FaceTime. Can't wait to pick it up.
To be fair, he did it twice to me on live podcast. So
That's true. He's used you and abused you already.
what? So this.
Hadn't pushed the buttons in a while.
Do we have anything to give the audience? As a present other than Seamless AI.
Other than Seamless AI?
A little knowledge nugget, a little, I might have a good resource for you. You ever wanted to
Yeah.
find the phone number of like Google ads or any like tech entity?
Yeah. I tried to call YouTube one time when they took a video down. They said it was violates community policies.
I'll have to find my bookmarks.
Gone forever.
But this has been helpful, and I've been helping some other people
Video
out.
gold.
Let's see. Get Human. GetHuman.com.
That's cool.
Call companies and fix customer service issues faster. Whoever made this website is a saint.
Yeah.
Altruistic, because no one was asking for it. They're getting a little AdSense ad money out of the deal. But, dude, when I have to find a number on there, I'm like, fucking thank Christ.
Yeah, I'm coming for you.
I'll delay a phone call like that for hours, days.
Building up to something for a big finish.
It's just like, oh, fuck. This is going to be an hour of my life.
Right.
Even if I'm doing something else at the time,
Sure, yeah. Why? Maybe if you tell yourself, this is going to be quick. It'll be quick.
Yeah, but it never,
Positive,
with the tech companies, never is.
You're getting lost in the image of yourself.
I'm getting lost in my traps, dude.
Yeah.
Oh. Oof. What?
We're all very impressed.
Are you getting a boner? Is that what you're
No.
worried about?
No.
It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't mean you're gay. It means you love beautiful sculptures.
I know. God,
All right. I think we're good. I think we're good. We did a show. You got anything
Yeah,
else?
kind of. Have we ever talked about Remini? That we were just using? I just used it today.
For as much as we get a boner for it, I don't think we've talked about it on air.
It's an AI upscaling image gimmick.
Well,
that-
here's for low tech people.
Yeah.
You can never get a smaller image to be bigger.
Right.
In the history of electronic
Until now.
images, right? And that's always the shittiest thing as a designer a lot of times.
Right, you design a beautiful website. All right, let me get your team photos from 1978.
Right.
You're
Oh.
like, what is this?
I got these from the photo
This is
hunt.
an actual photo. I'm supposed to scan it?
Yeah, so they'll give you,
Remini, Remini.
they're working on video too, which will be impressive if they can make that work.
Right.
If you can make a low res fucking world star hip hop video into like HD,
Yeah.
dude, that's amazing. Now, is it perfect? No. But if you work in a creative world, marketing, anything that involves like that stuck you get where going to the client to get a better picture
It's just a huge pain in the ass.
is somehow fucking an astronomical favor, which shouldn't be a favor, it's something you need from them, for whatever reason, or them getting a picture is so hard to do, but yet your invoice rests upon that getting done.
Right.
That's
Do it.
That's a real game changer. I
Later.
use it for like shitty pictures I take too.
Sure. Or if you even have old pictures and you do want to scan them or some shit, like,
Oh
you
yeah.
can go on your old like, you know.
I did that
We've
with
been on
my dad's
Facebook for over 10 years. The cameras back then were a lot different. The
might have to
pictures don't look as good. You can go back, download them, re-upload them, or rerun them through Remini, and I don't know what are you doing with
I was
that.
on an edible the other night. I was like, maybe I should take some of these Facebook pictures down.
Yeah.
These haven't aged well for old Smitty.
Yeah. You didn't do that during the divorce?
I waffled, but I had some good times before they were bad. So I was like, I'll just keep them all up. Fuck
It's
it.
been general.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, once you're a amateur, semi-pro stand-up comic for this long, you're kind of like a realtor. Like your shit's out there. Like you're
Yeah.
public.
That's
local
true. I don't know what
public
I'm
figure.
talking about. I got all kinds of shit out there. It's not good.
Oh, dude. There's
You and I alone.
stand-up videos that I don't know how I don't own it, but some other comics own them, like way back in the day, and they're up. I can't get them down. And definitely a couple of years ago, I had a job interview go poorly because I found this video a little troubling.
Oh, God.
And I was like, I think I should go back to doing my own business.
I just added something to my to-do list.
What? Go scrub?
Yeah.
It's worth Googling yourself. Maybe put it in your iCal for once a year. Just Google yourself, see what comes up. You've got kind of a unique name, I'd say.
Yeah.
So that's fun for you.
All right.
You can get right to it.
Look, searching William Smith.
Or
Can't believe you slapped that guy.
Law Smith. Get every law firm or
Right.
wordplay or whatever.
Right.
I really need
Boutique law firm, the Law Smith.
or law, Smith, because I got Google alerts on myself and you and you and you.
And that's it.
All right, that's our contractually obligated time.
Okay.
Count it.
Kill it.